on my quest to finish the 160-mile longer version of the Knobstone Trail, the Greater Knobstone Trail. I'm back here at Hoosier Horse Camp, ready to head north and finish the Hoosier National Forest section of the trail. Today's trail should have a lot of horses on it. I'm mainly hiking horseback trails, and so we'll see what it's like, see if I've run into too many horses. And today I'm heading north to the town of Maumee. I'm turning off Polk Patch Road and onto the horse trail, combined horse trail and Knobstone Trail. Haven't seen any horses or riders yet. Paths have been pretty dry, but here's the first place where it's been a major wet section, where it's been made muddy by horse hooves and kind of churned up. There have been a few spots where it was slightly muddy, but this is really the first one that's just nasty. Feel startled?
Yeah, if you're out here, just keep talking.
Okay.
That's the best thing for them.
Very good.
So, thank you.
Yeah. Hey, guys. Looks like you're having a good time. Doing fine.
Well, we're just getting started today.
Oh, my.
Great start.
I've stopped to have lunch. Today is crackers with some tuna foil packets and a little bit of dried mangoes and dried cherries. Let me show you where I'm hiking today on the map. I started, remember I took the Norman alternate that thru hikers can use if they want to mail themselves food. From there, from the Hoosier Horse Camp, I walked up to Trail 13. You can't really see it here, but then I've been following this route, Trail 3, 11, 110. I'm right now at the junction of Trail 4 and Trail 18. So that's going to be a really long walk all the way around near to the town of Maumee, Indiana. And I'll meet my father over here at the Nebo Ridge Trail. It's great to be done with day number 1. I'm here at the Nebo Ridge South Trailhead, and that's a wrap. We'll come back tomorrow for some more punishment. It's the second day on the trail. I'm headed south through the end of the Tecumseh Trail, headed through bits of Brown County and Hoosier National Forest to make it back to where I stopped yesterday. So I haven't been out hiking for less than half an hour, and I've already turned around. I was coming up to what I thought was the junction where the Tecumseh Trail, Knobstone Trail was supposed to head off from the ridge that I was on, and I took what I thought was the right turn. It sure looked on my GPS like I was at the right spot. It turns out that I wasn't. Pretty soon my GPS starts showing me that I'm diverging. I'm off in the wrong spot in the woods, so been trying to bushwhack through the forest for a couple minutes, probably about 10 minutes now, to find my path. Luckily it was really close, or it seemed really close on the map, so I wasn't terribly worried about getting lost. And also I'm on the side of a ridge, so if things go south, I can always just hike up to the top of the ridge and rejoin the little bike trail that's at the top of the ridge. So hope I find the right path pretty soon. For all of you who are worried with me there for a minute, I'm actually back on the correct Tecumseh Trail now, thank heavens. It's only a little 10-minute bit of being bewildered there, but I found the trail again. GPS track lines up. It's not marked again, which is a common theme for most of the longer Knobstone Trail, but it's good to be in the right spot. Okay, after about an hour's worth of walking on the Tecumseh Trail to the southern terminus, it ends in this little field here. There's a dry creek with no water, and just beyond the creek is a marker for what should be about a half-mile bushwhack through to Horse Trail D in Brown County State Park. So will it be a nice trail? Will it be a total itchy, scratchy bushwhack? I'm not sure. Let's see. Well, it turns out that even though the trail was described as a bushwhack, it's actually pretty easy to follow. The topographical map says that this is the end of a valley that's headed up towards a high ridge. And there's hills on the right and hills on the left. So as long as you stay in the valley, it's not that hard to keep on the trail. Second of all, someone's just been through recently to put in flags, put up markers, and take care of the rocks. So it's actually been pretty easy to follow. Heading south from Brown County State Parks, Horse Trail D, heading towards Nebo Ridge. There's, man, close to an hour of just boring gravel walk. Some of it's in the sun, just as dull as can be. So this is the parking lot at the north end of the Nebo Ridge Trail, and here's a hunter check-in box. Let's check it out and see if anyone's hunting today. You can look at the log in there, and it says that someone from Indianapolis came up on the 24th, and no one's checked in today. There are no cars in the parking lot. Actually, when I was in Maumee yesterday, there was an identical box with the exact same information. Well, the last hunter had been there on the 23rd. So hopefully both of those mean no hunters around today. That's obviously why I'm wearing my goofy orange hat, goofy green shirt, and this light on my chest to let the hunters know where I am. Here's the North Nebo Ridge trailhead. Let's check out the map and see where I'm going today. Right now I've walked over to the North Trailhead. I'll be walking this section down to Combs Creek Road trailhead, then up to Berry Ridge Road. From there I'll be walking a long downhill, about 4.2 miles, to the same trailhead where I ended yesterday. So it looks like from here it's about 8 more miles to go. Here on the Nebo Ridge Trail, I can't see hardly any sign of other hikers, but I can definitely see that this is a bike path. As I walk south here on the Nebo Ridge Trail, it's been paralleling the Nebo Ridge Road right behind me. I've seen a couple cars parked alongside it, bikers or day hikers or hunters. From here, the trail is going to depart. It's going to head south between Rayburn Hollow and Mitchell Hollow. It's going to drop about 300 feet over 4 miles, so kind of light descent, and I'm hoping that I can make it by 5:30, which is when my father promised to pick me up at the trailhead. I'm pretty sure I've got it in the bag, but we'll see. Okay, I'm just a mile or so from the South Trailhead, and I'll finish up the Hoosier National Forest section of the greater Knobstone Trail, the 160-mile Knobstone Trail. It looks like the bit in Hoosier National Forest is about 26 miles total. I think I did 12 and a half yesterday and the remainder today. And some of you may be asking, so why did you hike it in such a funny fashion? First day you did the southern bit, but you did that going north. And then second day you did the northern half, but you're headed south. And the answer is pretty simple. Both days we meet at the Nebo Ridge South Trailhead, which is in Maumee. And that just made it a lot easier. Meet at the same place 2 days in a row. There's no cell signal out here, no cell service. So being sure that we already know the place that we're gonna meet helps out a lot on today, on the second day. I'm kind of over prepared, right? I marked the locations in my father's big atlas, and I printed out paper maps. Those still exist. I printed those out for him so he can always find where I am if need be. But yeah, that's why that's why I didn't hike it continually in one direction, but split it up into two halves going different ways. So that's the end of the Hoosier National Forest hike. Today's hike was quite uneventful. I didn't see a single person all day long, but that's all right. It's finished, and here to pick me up is somebody I know. Here's my dad, ready to shuttle me back to the campsite. Thanks for joining, everyone.